iPhone X 2018 rumors claim that the price tag will drop significantly. More complaints rain in on the Google Pixel 2 XL and its screen, and the Essential phone continues to find some very juicy discounts. I'm Jaime Rivera, and somebody told me yesterday that Vader's would definitely be a good idea for a restaurant. What do you guys think? This is Pocketnow Daily. The official news today begin with deals. Believe it or not, the Essential phone continues to be one of my favorite Android phones in the market, even with some of the complaints out there. Still, if you're in the market for a good smartphone that is still catching up with the whole camera thing, well, it's currently $200 off. It's been catching discounts. Would it be worth it to get? We will report back with our full review very soon. Other interesting news have to do with the Nokia 3310 and its 3G variant. It's already shipping in Europe, and pre-orders have begun in the United States. And the pre-order price tag is obviously crazy, just $59. Obviously, you're buying a dumb phone. It's not a smartphone, but you can play Snake, and it's just 60 bucks. Still makes sense. Now let's talk about the Huawei Watch 2 Pro, and I'm like, Huawei Watch 2 Pro? Like, really? I really like the Huawei Watch 2 Classic, and this is pretty much almost the same design. The only change here is that you're getting an eSIM being built in because, well, in the original Huawei Watch 2, you could replace a SIM card, but now we're getting Apple's technology in, being able to connect to LTE without the need of swapping a SIM card. This is not necessarily good. Right now, this product is launching only in China. The problem is, with the case of the Apple Watch Series 3, I still can't make it work because I can't put in whatever SIM I want, and Apple forces me to pay for a carrier plan. So let's see how Huawei handles this one. Now let's move the spotlight over to the iPhone X. Something is happening that I was expecting. We've got analysts already predicting that the next generation iPhone X, or whatever that name may be in 2018, will be significantly less expensive than the current one. And the reason why I'm saying that this was expected is because if you remember what happened with the first generation iPhone, the first iPhone was crazy expensive, but then I believe it was like $500 plus a 2-year contract. And then the iPhone 3G, which was significantly a better phone, was only $200 plus a 2-year contract. And apparently this is what's going to be happening with the iPhone X. Obviously, the R&D has already been paid for with the case of the iPhone X, so they don't need to retain that price tag for the second generation. Will that happen or not is still hard to predict, but that's the rumor. And finally, the very interesting and disappointing news today have to do with the Google Pixel 2 XL, which is already waiting in my doorstep in New York for me to pick it up when I get back. It turns out that people are not only complaining about the dullness of the OLED panel, but now they're complaining about screen burn issues. And if you didn't know this, that's actually a common thing for OLED displays. That's the reason why the always-on display on the Galaxy S lineup has to be shifting around, and the reason why ever so slightly pixels are moving around in OLED displays in order to avoid this. Apparently, either the Google Pixel is not doing this, we're not exactly sure what the case may be. What we do know is that Google is investigating, but we don't know exactly what investigating means. I mean, you can't really just fix the screen burn issues once they're there. To my understanding, I could be wrong, and I wish you could chime in the comments and let me know. But it leads me to the question of the day. I mean, is this going to hinder your purchase of the Google Pixel 2 XL, or are you even considering returning the phone? In my case, I have to admit it, I can't work without a Pixel. I need a Pixel because of my trips to China. There's just no other way to connect. And Pixels are awesome. There is so much coolness in these phones. So I'm going to be very disappointed when my unit has this, but leave us a comment down below. We can't wait to hear your opinion. Friends, again, if you want to get the news earlier, follow us on Pocketnow.com and subscribe to our channel by hitting this button up here. Watching Friday's Pocketnow Daily is up here, and also our first impressions on the Google Pixel 2 are down here. You can also follow me on Twitter, Jaime_Rivera, on Instagram at Jaime Rivera. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like what you saw. I am Jaime Rivera. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow, 9 p.m. Eastern, hopefully.